snack. Me and you gonna have a little chat about books. Hi guys! So I am here today to do a graphic novel review, and the review is of Fairy Quest Outlaws, which is by Jenkins. This is not actually my book. This is my best friend Lauren's. You guys all remember her. I did a few book hauls with her, and whilst we were in London together she picked this up, and it was the final copy that the shop had, and I really wanted a copy as well, so as soon as she read it I was like, please lend it to me, and she did, and I'm so glad that she did, because she gave it a 5 out of 5 stars and I gave it a 4.5, and it was really, really wonderful. Basically, this is a sort of retelling of various different fairy tales. As you can see, the artwork on the front cover is very representative of what it is inside as well. We get some fantastic characters. We have Peter Pan, we have Cinderella, we have the Wolf and Red Riding Hood, who are a fairly major focus, and I really, really loved seeing them. And we basically are following this young boy who is being told a story by his mother just before he goes to bed, and you think it all starts out as a classic fairy tale. It starts out being Red Riding Hood, but then things change and we realise that actually this is being told from Fablewood, and Fablewood is where all of the storybook characters live under the oppression of Grimm, and Grimm is evil, he's a nasty guy, and he wants everyone to stay in line and do as they're told, and he basically is going to force you to stick to your story and never ever make friends with the bad guys or do anything that deviates, and he's just not a very friendly fella. We follow Red Riding Hood and her storyline, and we follow her as she decides to break the rules a little bit because she has actually befriended the wolf. And I absolutely loved the art in this, and I absolutely enjoyed the story. It was just fantastic throughout. It was colourful, it was vibrant. The amount of colour and vibrancy in this is just unreal, and it works so well as a kid's graphic novel, but equally as an adult one, because it helps you to reminisce about things that were happening when you were a kid and the fairy tales you were told, and the way that they've all been changed and manipulated is fabulous. There are some darker pages as well that are really, really cool, and it's got some creepier tones at times, which I loved. Just generally, I really enjoyed the expressions as well. I thought that all the people and all the characters were drawn beautifully and illustrated beautifully. As you can see, the colours change from page to page depending on what's going on. Here we've got very, very yellow tones, but on other pages we have very rich greens and some fantastic drawings of the original fairy tales, and stuff that happens in them is just awesome. So, I mean, I love this. I thought it was excellent. If you like fairy tales and you don't mind a fairly true representation at the beginning but then deviating, I mean, it doesn't do anything massively original in this, but the art style is what makes this really, really stunning, and definitely a book that I'm going to buy myself so that I can own. Also, I believe there is a second one. This one is called Outlaws, and the second one I believe is called Outcasts. So I'm very excited to pick up the second one at some point too, and I think the second one only came out last year, so very, very exciting, and I cannot wait to read further. But I would highly recommend this. Some steampunky elements coming in, and some fun, and some dictators, because that's what there are. But yeah, it's really, really enjoyable, very light-hearted, definitely appropriate for kids if you want to read it with kids, and it's just a great, great story. So thank you to Lauren for lending it to me. I'm definitely going to buy myself a copy, and if you guys have never heard of it, never seen it, definitely check it out, because it is amazing in the artwork and really, really great story. So 4.5 out of 5 stars for that one, and I would love to hear all of your thoughts. If you guys have seen it, heard it, read it, let me know, and I will chat to you all in the comments. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in another video. Bye! Me and you gonna have a little